Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Let's walk the talk.
Welcome again, viewers. This is another edition of Walk With Me show. I'm always your host, RK Favored. And today in our show, we are discussing on something that is so important for us to understand as viewers, for something for us to learn. And I'm not alone because, as I always tell you, it is a matter of counselors, professionals, and people that matters to give us an awareness. And therefore, I welcome our guest today, none other than Bishop Gigi. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you so much, RK'EI Favored.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Bishop Gigi, this is Look Up
Yes, thank
TV.
you. Yes, thank you.
Walk With Me show, as usual.
Thank you.
And today you are most welcome.
Thank you.
And good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yes.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yes.
Looking forward for a great show.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
We are waiting eagerly, and also the viewers are still waiting.
Thank you. Thank you.
And today, Bishop, there's something that has been there and something that is of great importance that we can understand.
Yes.
And this is about scars. Because sometimes there are people with different type of scars, but they are not in a position to let go.
Yes.
And this is why I introduced our show today. It's all about healing the scars.
Yes.
Yes, Bishop?
Thank you so much. I want to thank you so much, RK'EI Favored,
Yes.
for this great show.
Yeah.
And even to welcome on board our viewers, wherever
Yes.
they are.
Yeah.
I want to assure you that you're going to learn a lot from this show.
Sure.
And I think this choice of this topic is great.
Yes.
Because healing the scars is a topic for everyone.
Exactly.
We all have scars.
Yes.
And scars are marks that show something happened in our life.
Exactly.
We may have the physical scars if you look at our bodies.
Yes.
And also we have the emotional scars.
Sure.
And we're going to be looking at all these and what they portend for us, what they represent, and how can we deal with them.
Okay.
Because they are not meant to be there to become slaves to hold us back.
That's true.
But they should become our platform for us to be able to forge forward.
Yes.
Maybe just to start, I would say that the scars is a story in itself. The story in itself, because the scars, they communicate something.
Exactly.
They tell us a story.
Yes.
They are telling us that something once happened, and that's why you have the mark.
Yes.
And maybe if just to borrow from the physical scars that we have, I want to believe that if everybody looked at their bodies in one part or the other, could be the leg, the arm, or whichever part of the body,
Exactly.
you'll find there's a scar.
Yeah.
And sometimes we keep on remembering what happened so that we were able to get that scar.
Sure.
It's a reminder, it's a permanent reminder, a mark.
Yeah.
But also interesting to see is that the scars are a bit different from the normal skin from the rest of the body.
That's true.
And sometimes we tend to look at them so much,
Yes.
and they pull us down, other than becoming the platform for which we should be able to build our story going forward.
Exactly.
The scars mostly are coming from unpleasant experiences. Because look at the physical scars.
Yes.
It means that maybe you were hurt, you dropped somewhere, you had an injury, you had an accident,
Yes.
and maybe that part of the skin was damaged. But also the good part of this story is that the scars also represent the healing.
Exactly.
Because they are telling you, we were there, but already we have covered ourselves.
We are done with that.
We are done with that.
Yeah.
It's telling you the chapter has already been
Closed. And it's another chapter.
It's another chapter.
Yes.
Yes, I may not look exactly how I looked before.
Yes.
But look at this. It's like a door. It is closed.
Yeah.
Nothing can enter.
Even though there is a mark.
The mark is there.
Yeah.
So that we don't forget, lest we forget.
Okay.
And therefore, the scars, therefore, is a story in itself.
Yeah.
They tell us many things. One of the things that they tell us is that the healing has already taken place. So when you look at the scars, you know that I was once hit here, but now is a scar, is no longer a wound.
Yeah.
And therefore healing has already taken place. And they're also telling us something that is very important, that now we are stronger than the thing that hurt us.
That is powerful. Now we are
stronger than the thing that hurt us. Because that which hurt us to make us have that scar did not mean well. That accident was not a well-intentional thing to have happened in your life.
Yeah.
But now what are we saying? It is a story of resilience.
Yes.
Yes, we were pulled down.
Yeah.
But now we have overcome it. We have self-regained and repaired ourselves.
That's true.
Therefore, we can be back on our feet to be able to move on.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Bishop, talking of scars and being a mark to show us something that was not good happened.
Yes.
That is, I understand that now is on an area of physical scars. But now I want us to discuss more of emotional scars, whereby you cannot tell that I had an injury because it is emotional, or rather I went through a certain thing. But unless maybe I speak out so that you may know, maybe I was offended, maybe something happened. And as we talk about scars, can we now just try to look at the emotional scars? And I'm believing this is what most of the people are suffering from. Because emotionally I was affected, but I'm not in a position to let the healing take place.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, I think let me just again begin from there, the physical scars to get into the emotional scars, and you'll be able to see. The physical scars result as a process of disfiguring your beauty, your skin, your personality.
Exactly.
You have a scar on your face.
Yeah.
It disfigures your face.
That's true.
It takes away what you thought was your beauty. And therefore, as much as you cannot wipe it away, it reminds you of what happened.
Like a burn?
The same case, we have also internal scars.
Okay.
They may not be seen by other people.
Yes.
We may not see them as well, but we feel them. But other people can also be able to see the impact or the manifestation of scars.
Yes.
So what we see, we may not see the emotional scars, but we see the manifestation of the scar.
Yeah.
How do we see the manifestation of the scars? These are the things that we see from the behavior. When you see people are grieved, maybe because of a loss of a loved one.
Yes.
Because they have gone through a very embarrassing experience in life.
Yeah.
Because they have gone through trauma.
Yes.
They have gone through experiences that words cannot be able to explain.
Sure.
So what happens on their face, they start to express it in form of grief.
Yes.
Others would express it in form of hurt. You find this person is hurt. Emotionally, they are hurt.
Yes.
Something inside of their life is not at its best.
Exactly.
You'll also be able to see things like withdrawal. People are no longer out there with others.
Yes.
People are not keeping the company of others.
There is that isolation.
You are isolated.
You want to be alone.
Yeah, like loneliness. Because you think every other eye is able to see and to read whatever it is inside of you. But more importantly is the loss of the self-esteem. You lose self-esteem.
Yes.
You lose what we call as self-image.
Yeah.
You lose what we call as self-trust. You lose what we call as self-confidence. You find somebody who was either charming at one point, they have all of a sudden become withdrawn. They no longer exhibit the energy that once was characterizing their life.
That's true.
So this kind of things will tell you that this person is wounded from the inside.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, RK, is that as much as that happened, and such victim will always have the feeling of helplessness and hopelessness within their life. Yeah. There is an inner desire to look for peace. Yes. There is an inner desire to look for healing. There is a craving within their bellies, within their inside that is telling them, if only I knew. And I think this program is timely because each and every one of us, in one way or the other, we have an emotional scar.
Really?
Sometimes it can be, because sometimes people have lost jobs.
Definitely.
They have been retrenched from a well-paying job, and now you are tarmacking. Yeah. You don't want to show it. Yeah. You may not
you want to act as if everything is going well.
But within that is like ulcers. Is eating you up, is bothering you. Yes. People have got experiences of shame. Something happened even, and somebody uttered a word. Because words are like an accident in themselves. Yes. They cause injuries, the emotional injury.
And once spoken,
they're like
a word spoken, it cannot be easily undone.
It cannot be undone.
It's like you've released it and it is like that way.
It's like poison.
Yeah.
It's like pouring an acid on a skin.
Yeah.
It erodes the skin. So when words get into the inside of a person, negative, true, to the description of you as they could be, they have a power and impact in our body that is negative, that is catastrophic, that can result even to permanent behavioral change that makes somebody completely become somebody different.
So in other words, Bishop Gigi, emotional or internal scars mostly are the cause of the words that are maybe spoken ill to someone, or maybe an incident happened, or rather kind of I encountered with that affected my personality, or how can we differentiate it well from the physical scar?
Yeah, I think just as you said, RK, is that emotional scars are resulting from so many things. And maybe just pick up from there, one of the things that causes the emotional scars are the words that were spoken.
The words, that's true.
Especially by people that you loved. People that you held in esteem.
People that you trusted.
People that you trusted so
dearly,
much. And then they uttered some words that demeaned, assassinated your character, that knocked down your ego, that felt like a weight over your personality. Words can be powerful.
That's true.
Words can create and words can destroy.
Yeah.
Even the Bible would say that the tongue has got power of life and death. Because the words that the tongue would utter, not only to yourself who is uttering, but to the person that they are intended to.
That's true.
If a parent would speak a word that is negative to their children, it becomes a deposit in their heart.
Yes.
And then it starts to peel off and last within their bodies, causing greater injuries within themselves.
Sure.
Sometimes it can be in marriage. A husband or a wife abuses by words, not even physical.
Yes.
Utters words that wonders, that keep somebody wondering, what did they exactly say? Where did that word come from?
Yes.
And every time you cannot now be able to move because that word keeps on bouncing again and again within your inside.
That's true.
And as it does that, sometimes it causes a lot of damage.
Sure.
You start now pulling out from people because if this is a person that you trusted so much, and now they have said so, then you cannot trust anybody.
No more trust at all.
So what's results to emotional scars?
Yes.
The other thing is the experiences. And sometimes it can be simple experiences of embarrassment. You are told to go and present something, you were chosen in your organization, in your church, in your community.
And you prepare so much.
And you prepare, and you're told, now it's your time, you're going to present us. But when you went to stand before people,
that's true,
words never came out. And all of a sudden, you wished the earth would break and get inside. You feel it's embarrassment.
So much.
And as much as people may tell you, okay, sorry, that guilt,
the damage is already there.
We have seen even people like footballers. They somehow like contributed to them being scored.
That's true.
And somebody from there, they feel, if only I have acted this, I have failed my team.
I could have done better.
I could have done better.
Yeah.
I have failed the team. Sometimes it's family. You went to look for something.
That's
and when you went to look for it, it never came. So you don't know how to say. You feel now you have let the whole family or community down.
That's true.
That experience itself is bad. But also we have now other bad experience that may have happened.
Yes.
We have people who have gone through ordeals in life.
Okay.
Which could include things like rape.
Yes.
They were either sexually molested or
even abused.
Others would because maybe they were taken through practices that they never believed in.
Some even rituals.
Yeah, some rituals, that's true.
Yeah.
We have genital female mutilation, things that you did not subscribe to.
Exactly.
But now you're made to move through them.
Yeah.
They become a builder of the emotional scars.
Viewers, when you think about emotional scar, maybe you think it's something that is making you to bleed inside. But at the same time, as we've heard with our bishop today, that words that we speak to people sometimes, the negative words especially, they are like poison. It is always good to understand the kind of word that you utter towards an individual, so as to prevent and to avoid emotional scars to them that we love and them that we care for. As we come back from our commercial break, we will still continue with this topic, and I believe we are going somewhere. Join us as we walk this journey. Thank you.
Walk with me.